What up, everybody? May Madness continues. Mayor Butts is letting us know that someone is in custody. Joe Discount. That's funny. My alter ego is Mayor Butts.
Searching for, and it appears.
Sorry, I had the audio off.
Captured the suspect and the gunman in this situation, but you also need to get all the information of what led up to the shooting itself, and that's part of what these officers are doing here on the ground, right outside the college itself. They're going one by one and talking to each one of these individuals. I count at least 30 folks out here right now, trying to get any information they can. Obviously, with the suspect in custody, you might say, "Wow, the investigation is over." That's not exactly how it works. You still have to piece together what led up to this, how potentially he got onto the property, got into the building, and what led up to the shooting, if there were any words exchanged, or if anyone saw or heard anything. No word at this point if any of these folks behind me were actual eyewitnesses to either of the shootings. 2 women were shot. We're told one's in critical condition, one in stable condition in the hospital. But obviously any information is important when it comes to the eventual prosecution of this alleged gunman in this situation. The street itself is closed down. There's obviously a stand down when it comes to the kind of active energy that was here a little bit earlier when they were potentially searching for a suspect. Now it appears they said easily an hour ago that the suspect left this area 6-7 miles away. Clearly he got fairly far from here, but not far enough to get away from police itself. This seems like it'll be an active scene for quite some time because most of the street is still filled with police vehicles as they continue their investigation, not just in gathering evidence on the scene itself when it comes to shell casing and any other kind of physical evidence left behind at the scene.
Honging, I didn't catch the chase live, but I did see a clip of the ending of it. It's wild. That's wild. It was wild. I have that clip. We'll play it later.
The school itself, the businesses next door, and even the car dealerships, the rental car place next door. This is a Friday afternoon, a relatively quiet one that got upended by this individual who came here. Whether or not he's a current employee or former employee, that'll be settled later on. But for these people, an emotional Friday heading into the weekend after either witnessing, hearing, or just being in the close proximity to a shooting where 2 people were seriously injured is a very traumatizing afternoon. And obviously, this is something they're going to take with them through the weekend.
Hello, we see Jada Hi. Johnny K, is it the usual suspects? I don't know.
For that live report from Englewood there, and we want to check in with Chris Christie. Chris, we saw earlier images of a blue BMW. Can you expand? Do we believe that this is
Mayor Butts is in the house?
Driving?
Yeah, the original call was for a blue BMW. We have now found a grayish BMW, but the license plate does indeed match the plate description that was sent out over the broadcast.
All right, we have a match.
This is the vehicle in question here. It is a gray BMW parked in front of Berendo Middle School. The plates.
So the shooting was at a middle school.
The description of the getaway vehicle, and we do understand that a suspect is in custody. Yet to be confirmed whether it is the suspect.
Black Bar, right? I made it to day 2.
With that getaway vehicle.
I made it to day 2 of MayZone Madness.
Chris, have you? Oh,
if you don't know what we're talking about, I've pledged to stream every single day in the month of May, leading up to the 5-year anniversary of the zone.
Right now, we're with LA County Fire.
We'll see if I do it or not. I don't know.
He's about to give us an update.
Confirmado de 2 mujeres lesionadas, una de gravedad, la otra en condición estable, y una persona que sigue prófuga.
Maybe someone will translate it to English for us. I don't know.
Escuchemos a el bombero, ¿cuál sería su turno?
I think we're just waiting to get started here, but
maybe dang, you promised to stream every day. Didn't expect this.
He's about to give us an update with the latest information. This will be the first time that
Jay,
I'm here.
100% further than I thought you'd get. No one's more surprised than me that I made it to day 2.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Engineer Jonathan Torres. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Los Angeles County Fire Department. This afternoon at approximately 3:40, our units were dispatched here to the 8900 block of Aviation Boulevard in the city of Englewood to a gunshot wound. Units arrived on scene approximately 5 minutes later. It was a police standby, so we were on hold until we were given the all clear by the local police department. Approximately 3 minutes later, we were given the all clear to enter the scene.
Okay, so the shooting.
We discovered one and later an additional patient. Both patients were determined to be in critical condition. Both patients have been transported to local area hospitals. And the units, as of now, have cleared the incident. As you can see, the immediate location is still under investigation by the local Englewood Police Department. Any additional questions as far as that investigation is concerned would be directed at the Englewood Police Department.
Humility, of course I remember Gloom
If anyone has
too.
any questions related to our
of course.
role in this incident, I'll be ready to.
Can we, were both the victims women?
I cannot confirm the sex or the age. I can confirm there were 2 patients. They were both critical and both were transported to local area hospitals.
What were their injuries? What's the nature of their injuries?
So the call came in as a gunshot wound. My assumption, this was a shooting.
St. Floyd's Banana, thank you for the super chat.
So I can't give any details related
Banana
to that.
wants everyone to donate to the white crack whore who said the magic word.
About the condition specific of the victims?
What I can say is they were in critical condition. That means immediate transport as soon as possible.
She
to the
is
local areas
currently
that took place.
Gunshots?
Yes,
At
yes.
$437,896.
That would be
She's raised her
question
goal
that
to
is
$1
directed
million,
to the police department.
by the way.
Conscious? Were you able to communicate with them?
If you look at the top
I
donations,
do know they were gunshot
someone
wounds, they were
gave
conscious
10
enough.
grand.
I cannot confirm that at this
and
moment.
then the next
Have their
6
conditions
donations are
That
interesting.
would be something that the hospital and police department are going to be aware of. We kind of just do the transport to
Got
the
an
hospital,
in
which then we
tower.
come back and try to do more, effect more rescues here at the scene.
Ingeniero, ¿podría decirnos algo en español?
Sí. Okay. Ahora sí voy a empezar de nuevo.
Okay, David Giovanno, you just heard from Engineer Torres of the LA County Fire Department. He says there were 2 victims when they were transported to nearby hospitals. They were both in critical condition. We did hear from Mayor James Butts that one
How can
victim
you take this mayor seriously?
was in stable condition.
Actually, did you happen to hear if he confirmed that both victims are women?
He would not, Engineer Torres would not confirm ages or
Lynn,
sex.
you're right, I did say that. I didn't think there was any way, but
2 victims.
last night towards the end of the stream, I did say, I think I changed my mind. Because she was starting to get like $1,000 or $2,000 a minute. And it's just been snowballing. To be fair, she hasn't beat Carmelo Anthony yet. Where's Carmelo? Where's old Carmelo at?
I'm Doug. And I'm Damon, and we want to buy your house. Seller's Advantage has...
Seriously? There's ads on the news now? Alright, where's old Carmelo at? Carmelo's at 519,951. Goal of 600,000. Shiloh, 437,896. But let's see, let's refresh his. His really hasn't been moving much. I'm gonna refresh hers now. She's at 437,896. Already 438,406. Yeah, she's earning $1,000 a minute. Absolutely crazy. Who knew how easy it was to become someone that can earn $1,000 a minute? Oh God, Hawktua Girl's playing live poker right now. I'm looking through live streams to see what's going on. Marine Corps Ceremonial Excellence Parade in DC. Fuck, I didn't ever want to see Hawktua Girl again. That's disappointing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors.
Arch on the colors!
Blackfire, did you get rug pulled by Hawktua coin? Hell no! I'm not buying ain't no buying no Hawktua coin. I guess they're done with the shooting situation. Did you guys see that that chase earlier? I missed the chase. I caught. I saw a clip of the end of it. Should we watch the whole thing? Does anyone want to watch the whole thing? Where's the end of it? Come on, here we go. Hang on. Yeah, I missed it too.
Obviously, they're giving
Here's
this
the end
person
of
some
it, though.
space because this is where it gets very dangerous when they feel as though they have nothing to lose.
You know, I'm trying to. Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Oh my
I don't want to show that on television. Yes. Oh no.
Oh wow.
No. This is good. This is one of those ones where I don't even want to push in on that. I think the driver was ejected on that collision right there. We're gonna need a moment or two to actually find out exactly what happened, but definitely collided with that pickup truck. And this is what I was talking about the whole time. That type of collision, you know, that if what I saw is what I saw, which I hope it's not, this has come to a very tragic ending. You can see the California Highway Patrol. I want to push in, but I don't want to put anything on air that would be offensive or, you know, that we don't want to see. But you can see California Highway Patrol still kind of close by. Maybe that was just the airbag that I saw floating around on the outside of that vehicle when that collision happened. But it definitely looked like it definitely hit on the driver's side. There is no doubt about that. And of course, it ripped open the side of that car. California Highway Patrol making their way over there right now. I'm
Jay Davis, turns out the driver was the crumple zone.
Push in a little closer, if I should stay wide. It looks like they are taking the person out of the vehicle right now. But that condition, I can't say because we can't see it. But this pursuit coming to a very tragic end out here. We're in the
I think we can say the condition is not good.
210 right by the exit
I
19,
can comfortably
which I think
say
might
that.
actually be the 2.
That the
But,
condition
the
probably not good.
It saddens me to see that type of incident happen out there, and of course, this person probably very injured, and this pursuit coming to an end out here with a tragic collision on the 210.
This pursuit has come to an abrupt end. Let's see, how many minutes has it been and how much money has she made? She was at 438, 406, 440, 234. Crazy what's happening. Yeah. There's literally an online fundraising race war going on in our country right now, and that's kind of crazy. How long before it goes hot? How long before this leaves the internet and goes hot? I mean, I guess actually, the first one already went hot, technically. Killed a guy. He killed a kid. Is it already hot? I wouldn't claim it's hot yet, but you know, people are just not happy out there. All right, the guy who filmed the inward girl, I guess, is that what we're calling her? The inward girl in the park addresses the pedophile allegations. Let's see what he has to say.
Flash news to everybody. If investigations are happening on a serious crime which I was being accused of was in the past.
What I was being accused of. This isn't English. How is this guy in the country?
That I've insulted somebody. Assaulted, I should say, in the English terminology.
What other terminology do you want to use about what allegedly happened?
Which has still proving that I have never done anything wrong. And the
Oh, okay. If you say so, buddy.
case was dismissed.
The case was dismissed? What is that? What legal term is dismissed? Has he been talking to Daryl Brooks? Daryl, this is worse than Daryl Brooks. It was dismissed?
And the case was dismissed. Why am I guilty of something in a court of law dismissed? Tell me, why am I? I'm getting death threats. Why?
Okay, you didn't address shit, buddy. Okay, is this okay. I guess someone asked him somewhere. Hey, just curious, why did a 16-year-old accuse you of picking her up at Rochester Quick Trip after she ran away from home and after you brought her back to her house, then accused you of raping her? He responded, when she went back to her foster home, she wanted to play the victim card so attention could not get into trouble. So she said she was assaulted, later admitted after she ruined our lives. Is he saying it was consensual? Is that what he's insinuating here? So he's admitting... Wait, what? When she went back to her foster home, she wanted to play the victim card so attention could not get into trouble. So she said she was assaulted, later admitted after she ruined our lives. Chief says 3rd and 5th degree sexual assault. He penetrated a minor without her consent. The case was dropped because Minnesota dragged it out until the minor aged out of the foster care system and was no longer willing to testify. Hence, the charges were dropped. Well, that solves it. He's actually an upstanding citizen, guys. Fetterman's having a bad day, or bad couple days. I'm not sure when all of this was filmed. Here he is on an airplane. Someone's filming Fetterman on an airplane and with an interaction with the flight attendant.
Did your seatbelt on? Okay, it needs to be visible for the crew at all times. That's not an us thing, that's a federal regulation.
So if you can't really hear what they're saying, the flight attendant asked him if his seatbelt was on. He said, yes, it is. He's telling him, well, I can't see it. It needs to be visible at all times due to flight regulations. I think he's so big that they can't see the seatbelt over his stomach. So he's getting fat shamed right now.
So, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay, but it just has to be visible to the crew at all times. It's a federal regulation, so if your seatbelt's on, it just has to be visible, and right now it's not visible. We have an extender if you'd like that. It'll make it bigger so it can go outside of your sweatshirt. Would that work?
We have an extender. We have an extender for fatties. Would you like the fatty extender, John?
Sir, if you want to go to Pittsburgh, it's simple. You have to follow our instructions, but you're going to ask to get off here. We're not asking much. We'll let it happen. Like, all that needs.
Listen, Tubby, we're not asking much of you, lard ass.
You need to be able to see your seatbelt at all times. Okay, what's a federal regulation? So if I don't make you do it, then I get in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble because I like my job.
Jay Davis, FYI, don't call them peanut, bitch. They don't care for it. How do you know? Hang on. Like I said, Fetterman's just not having a good time lately.
Senator.
Here's a Palestinian activist walking. Let me set the scene. You're about to see it. But Fetterman's just sitting here on a bench, and he looks like he's contemplating every decision he's ever made in his life. And he looks like he regrets every decision he's ever made in his life right now. Maybe he's thinking about what happened on the airplane. I don't know the timeline here. I don't know if this was before or after the seatbelt incident. But then this bitch comes up on him, and he just looks like he's done. He's just done with it all.
Do you still feel that Israel has the right to kill people? You still think Israel has a right to defend itself still? When is enough, Senator?
I don't know why you're harassing me.
That's not harassment. You're a senator, right?
I saw you coming, and I assumed you were going to come over. And
I mean, you work for the people, right? You're supposed to... You're in these halls for the people.
I'm just sitting here on a bench.
Right. My people are being slaughtered because of...
I'm just sitting here on a bench. What the fuck do you want from me? I'm just a fat fuck who needs 3 seatbelts on the airplane. I don't know why you're talking to me. Jeeve says, Austin, that's kind of genius. Make your entire airline brand about fat shaming so the fatties know to avoid it. You'll save so much on fuel that you'll be able to offer lower prices and dominate the market. Now there's an idea for midgetmoney.com.
Your votes and the money that you send to Israel and your complicity in genocide. You have nothing to say about that? Over 100,000 Palestinians have been slaughtered. How do you sleep at night, Senator? Seriously, how do you sleep at night? Do you not see the videos and the just the children?
The only way this video would be better is if she asked him to show her his seatbelt.
That are being slaughtered out there.
I don't have anything to say.
You don't have anything to say? Of course not.
I'm just sitting on a bench.
Because AIPAC pays you way
I'm just sitting on a bench.
Anything to be a human being. Yeah.
Fractal, is that a bench belt regulation? I don't see it. Do you need an extender?
The position that you have at all. Shame on you for being complicit in genocide. Shame on you.
Fetterman just looks done. Someone posted the Ben Affleck vibes. Just fuck it all, man. He looks like he regrets everything he's ever done. No, I don't feel sorry for John Fetterman, though. Blackvar, Fetterman is nowhere near the Israel supporter that Abbott is. That's true. Shame on you for being complicit in binge shaming. Is that right? I almost feel bad for him. I know. I saw these two clips like within 15 minutes of each other today, and like I almost felt bad for him too, but not quite. Not quite there. Fucking Fetterman, man. Apparently, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had a town hall earlier tonight, and Palestinian protesters have crashed it. They're everywhere, man.
Doing hard to defend and I don't know what you're doing about the genocide in Gaza.
Blaine, I thought she had war paint on her face too. I love that this has just devolved into a shouting match between the group. Twitch streaker more like clown paint. AOC, you've lost control of this town hall. This town hall is not yours anymore. Give up. Go home. Try again later. Jake Davis, this whole room is heavy flow day. Rondo, is she pregnant? Audiohead, pregnant or too many burritos? Oh, you guys think she's pregnant? Why do you guys think she's pregnant? Huh. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on that, but maybe. I'm not going to comment on that, but then I comment on it. Pregnant with burritos. Jay, did Ilhan Omar's brother get in there? All right, wait, what happened here? Father of Kia boy ran his car into a Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy working a traffic detail, killing them a day after his son was shot and killed by Cincinnati police officer. What?
Fortunately. The officer is running, so the body camera is kind of jolting as the officer's running. What that leaves us with is a very blurred image, unfortunately. However, based on the officer's interviews, the officer who did discharge his firearm said that when the individual came out between the dumpsters, he had the firearm in front of him. It was in like a bladed position, and it was pointed at the officer. And he felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm.
The chief said the suspect was in a bladed position. It's an important distinction, and here's what that terminology means. Let's pretend you're the officer and I'm the suspect. I come running through these dumpsters. When I come out on the other side, I'm pointing my gun at you in a bladed position, threatening you theoretically. I do not need to turn to you and square up in order to threaten you with my gun.
I mean, that seems obvious. Gun pointed at human is threat. Got it. Doesn't matter which way human is pointed. Oh, okay.
All right, well, there will now be a full investigation with the Citizens Complaint Authority and the Hamilton County Prosecutor, which is when we will get a determination of whether the officer acted appropriately. At this point, the chief is implying that he did. Kyle?
All right, David, thank you so much. Of the other 3 men who ran from police, 2 are now in custody. They are DeAnthony Bullocks, 19 from OTR, and Jarrell Austin, 18 from West Price Hill. Both are charged with obstruction and receiving stolen property. The 4th.
Okay, so Ryan Hinton was shot and killed. And then the person who ran the car into Hamilton County deputy, I guess, was this today? That was yesterday. This is today. The person who ran the car into Hamilton County deputy working a traffic detail near UC, killing them, was the father of a man shot and killed by Cincinnati police the day before. What a family. What a family. No face, still trying to concoct another summer of Floyd. We might have a more interesting summer, guys. if the give, send, go wars spill out into the streets, let's check on it. Has Anthony made any more money? Carmelo? He was at 519,951. He's still at 519,59 or 951. Shiloh was at 440,234. Now 443,365. Donations are slowing down for her, but still rolling in at a decent pace. At this pace, she'll be ahead of him by tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. Little Q, hint and run. What is this? More ICE arrests?
Married for 28 years to my husband, who is being deported right now by ICE.
Oh.
28 years. He's been here over 30 years.
He's been here 30 years and he didn't bother to fix the situation of him being illegal. I have no sympathy for that. Like, that's something that he could have worked on at some point over those 30 years. So you're telling me he's been a criminal in this country for 30 years? Okay. TET, supposedly the 5-year-old has a GoFundMe now? Is that true? Someone research that and find it.
And I want everybody to know, nobody gives a shit if you have family, if you have kids. They don't give a shit if they're taking your husband and your father away.
I don't.
They are taking my husband away. These are FBI agents who work for Border Patrol. Okay? I want everybody to know, my family was just separated. They have taken my kid's father and they don't...
You can go with him. There's nothing stopping you from going with him. Jay, he had a good run.
Give a shit. They have taken my husband away. I want everybody to know. They have taken my husband away. They don't care if they're separating families. Please, somebody, I need somebody to help me. I want everybody to know what they're doing. They are taking my husband away. They don't give a shit. Married for 28 years to my...
Right, Lynn, how old are her kids? Okay, Tiggy, I'm going to look into this. The 5-year-old has a... Is it a GoFundMe or a Give, Send, Go? I don't see anything on the Give, Send, Go. Okay, so it's on GoFundMe. Oh, wow. But is this actually for the kid? Or is this help us seek justice for a 5-year-old facing racial hate? NAACP Rochester, Minnesota. Okay, but who's receiving these funds? So this looks like it's probably not for the kid. This is for the Rochester branch of the NAACP. They're going to pocket every fucking dollar of this. Okay, legal redress and social justice efforts in support of the child and family. The fuck does that mean? Legal advocacy, accountability, and restorative efforts, also in support of the child and family. That could mean anything. Oh, cute. Can I make a Gibson go for me? I look Gibson go. Just a go Gibbs me. Is gogibbsme.com taken? Gives me my justice. Protest. It's going to pay for protest. This is gonna pay for a new car for somebody. They might throw a few dollars at some protests. GoGibbsMe.com is not taken. Should I get it? No. That is funny, though. Maybe I should get it. Fractal, yeah, only 170K. Can't buy a mansion with that. Yeah, it's not quite the Black Lives Matter grift. The 100 million they got. And it's 5 years later since they got $100 million. And I've been asking for them to point to one community center that they built anywhere. Can't find one. Did they give out any college scholarships to anybody? Can't find a single one. What did they do with all that money? Where did it go? Gee, I wonder. Philadelphia woman involved in road rage incident where she got out of her vehicle and took a shit on the hood of the car behind her has been taken into custody. What?
Can you tell us what happened?
She just had that locked and loaded, ready to go?
The lady chased me. She chased me and I asked her not to attack me. I have a sickness.
What did you eat that day?
She chased you? Yes.
What a fucking question.
Chased me. And I got out and begged her to stop.
Better to do. Listen to her side of the story.
Listen to her side. Let's hear her out. Okay, so Delaware County woman arrested for defecating on car in viral road rage incident. Lynn, I have not watched Tim Walt's daughter talk about privilege of running yet. I didn't watch it myself the other day. I saw that the other day. I don't know if I saved it in my bookmarks. Will you drop it in the Discord just in case I didn't save it in my bookmarks? Oh my god. Someone got it on camera. Oh my god.
Bitch just shit on her car.
Oh, you were right. It was explosive diarrhea. Chief.
Can you tell us what happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me and I asked her not to attack me.
What the hell? What is going on in this country?
I have a sickness.
said she chased you? Yeah, she chased me. And I got out and begged her to stop.
Nothing better to do. Listen to her side of the story.
What the hell? Okay. This morning, it was released that native-born employed workers are up 1.042 million. Foreign-born workers are down 410,000. Heading in the right direction. It's working. Chief, active shitter situation. Okay, yeah. What is that? Oh, that's old. Tim Wall's daughter. She's special. Andy's big balls. They'll use this to attack the number 2 amendment.
Running as an act is political, and you know who taught me that? Tim Walz. The first thing he told me when I was first getting into it in high school.
Are you fucking kidding me? And why do you call your dad Tim Walz? Isn't that kind of weird? Who calls their dad by their full government name?
Granted, I don't really do it as much anymore. I go in spurts, but when I was first getting into it in high school, the first thing he told me was that running is a privilege, and being a part of the running community is a privilege that not all people have access to.
What the fuck? I mean, unless you're in a wheelchair, anyone can run. Or attempt to run.
Whether you do it recreationally or you race a lot or you are, at the elite level, it is a privilege. Whether it be you just having the time to run, access to funds to buy the gear.
I don't know. We see a lot of poor folks running. Usually from the police. But some of them can run fast. Looks like some of them been practicing in their spare time.
Access to, healthy, quality foods that fuel you as you're training and as you're running. Access to, a safe, stable situation that allows you to be in a good mental state to be able to run. All of
the fuck are you talking about?
those things
Yeah.
are hard to
Right.
come by. And
Yeah. Let's back up. Jay, you're right. The gear to run? I mean, there are people that run with no shoes. Like there are shoeless runners out there. I would prefer to maybe have a decent pair of shoes to run in if I were to run. But it's not like the gear? Whatever you do, never run angry. Always run after getting your mental health checkup. Only run after it's like not swimming for 30 minutes after you eat, which is total bullshit, by the way, in case you didn't know. But you're not supposed to run until after a mental health checkup.
And if you have them and are a part of the running community, that is a privilege. And that, again, was the first thing he taught me. So I don't really understand how platforming and administration that cuts mental health services, cuts, funding and literal shipments to food banks.
Oh, she had a point here? Oh, she's somehow going to wrap this running privilege story into Trump is bad. Okay. I don't really see the connection, but she's trying. She's trying here.
Thanks. Is entirely hurting the climate.
Evil doer. Second story about runs in a row here. Good call. Good call.
Because you can get into running in the climate. That's a whole nother thing. But it's cutting, funds to climate initiatives and actively hurting the planet in that way. Sending people away without due process, villainizing minorities. All of those things are preventing people from getting into the running community, which is what I thought Kate's platform was for. But it's also just damaging to society as a whole. We should not be normalizing these people. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do with their page, but I think it's insulting to my dad to leave a certain video pinned, especially when he stands for quite literally the opposite of what this administration is doing. You don't get to both sides this. It's not both sides. We are quite literally talking about good versus evil here, and I'm just really disappointed the whole thing happened. I was there when that video with my dad was filmed, and I was very impressed with Kate, and this is just extremely disappointing.
Okay, so Lynn's adding some context here. This meltdown is because a runner TikTok influencer interviewed the press secretary. And that triggers her. I guess she also interviewed Tim Walz at some point, it sounds like. And she loved her then, of course. But how dare she talk to Nazis? Patriots United. Tim ran once. Didn't work out so well. This was yesterday, but Homeland Security Investigations and U.S. Secret Service served a criminal search warrant in an upscale Irvine neighborhood this morning, targeting the suspect they believe was responsible for posting flyers with the names, photos, phone numbers, and locations of ICE agents in Southern California in February. The target wasn't home, and an arrest wasn't made. We are told he lives at home with his parents, of course, and was previously arrested at UC Irvine during an on-campus pro-Palestinian protest. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons was on scene for the operation, telling me he took it personally, that someone would try to put a target on his agents in an effort to interfere with them and put them at risk. Says person responsible will be held accountable. We will not be identifying the target unless an arrest is made.
We have a warrant. Come out with your hands up.
Keep coming with your hands up. You got contact? Oh, that's wrong. Okay, the door open.
Hey. Not quite sure how I feel about this on face value. Is this a First Amendment thing? Is it illegal to post flyers with the names, photos, phone numbers, and locations of ICE agents? I also don't really care if they arrest this guy. And if he's here illegally, deport his ass. But I do hope there's more than this. Drone footage of the raid, courtesy of ICE. Oh shit. We get some drone footage of the raid. Damn, they come in hot. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like an ants marching. 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I might have even missed one. 13, 14. Yeah, how many fit in each truck? Good call, Fractal. Michael Selby. Hey, that's my house. They coming, Michael. They coming. Damn. All this for one kid? Those must have been some serious flyers. Blaine says, this is how they'll do us. Shit. Oh, shit. I hear some trucks outside, guys. Gee, where are they going to park them all? Yeah, right? They're going to have to loop them around this whole block. That's wild. He wasn't even home. Shouldn't they have checked to make sure he was home first? Blaine shouldn't have used that HP inkjet for those papers. What should I use instead, Blaine? I feel like not enough people are talking about this. Soviet space shuttle satellite from 1972 set to crash down on Earth next week. This was supposed to go to Venus. Doomed Soviet satellite from 1972 will tumble uncontrollably to Earth next week and could land almost anywhere. It was designed to land and survive on Venus, which means it will very likely survive re-entry into our atmosphere, because Venus's atmosphere is a hell of a lot more dangerous and hot and all of the above. A chunk from a 53-year-old Soviet spacecraft designed to land on Venus is set to cannonball back to Earth next weekend, and nobody knows where it might land. The Cosmos 482 probe, made and launched by the USSR in 1972, was built as part of the Venera program that collected data from Venus's hellish surface. But a malfunction in the upper stage of the Soyuz rocket booster that lofted the ship skyward scuppered its mission, leaving the craft without the required velocity to reach the planet and instead marooning it in an elliptical orbit around our own. Good job, USSR. Now, a telescope analysis conducted by Space Research and Satellite Watcher has revealed that the descent module of the failed spaceship is due for an imminent fiery return to Earth sometime around May 10th, give or take a few days. As this is a lander that was designed to survive passage through the Venus atmosphere, it is possible that it will survive re-entry through the Earth atmosphere intact and impact intact. The risks involved are not particularly high, but not zero. What do you mean? I mean, I guess because the Earth is mostly water, but if I see this motherfucker over my house. Cosmos 482 was built as a sister probe to Venera, which was launched. Okay, they're just repeating themselves now. I feel like this should be being talked about a little bit more. This is going to go viral next week when it's closer to it. I guess people don't have the attention span for something that's going to happen 8 days from now. Remind me in 7 days. Jay, can it land on Rosie O'Donnell? Odds are high. Odds are high that it could land on Rosie O'Donnell. Shiloh money update. She's made another $5,000 since we last checked. Last time we watched a rocket... Do you guys remember the last time we watched a rocket falling to Earth? Do you guys remember that? Does anyone in the chat want to say what we did? Fractal. Later on Facebook Marketplace after it lands. 1972 Russian space probe. No lowball offers. I know what I got. Does anyone remember the last time we tried to watch one of these things? I know Rebel Yankee makes fun of it all the time. I don't think he's watching right now. No one remembers? I guess I'll have to tell you. Well, the thing landed in the ocean, but no one knew it landed in the ocean. There was one person reporting that it hit the ocean. Everyone else was reporting that it was still falling. So we watched for like 3 hours after it had already hit the ocean, waiting for the thing to hit. Until we finally got confirmation that, oh yeah, it hit the ocean 3-4 hours ago. Thanks, guys. Fucking watching nothing for 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. Maybe that's not too different than any other zone. But, god damn it. See what else is going on. Oh, you guys have posted some stuff in the Discord. I can't play that one. I played that one last night. Video: massive sandstorm hits southern Israel. Saints of Hell! Austin Zone is the best zone. Thank you. Thank you, Saints of Hell. Sandstorm sweeps southern Israel. Zombie. Yes, those damn Palestinians did this, of course. Of course they did. Chief, would sandstorms help or hurt the wildfire situation? Wind probably isn't great, but the sand could smother it in theory. Yeah, you would think it would help. But also possibly hurt. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I would not like to be in the middle of a raging fire and sandstorm. I know that much. No, thank you. Oh, shit. Fractal Ninja. It just turns into a molten glass storm. Yeah, great. Great. Thief jumps off second floor trying to get away after robbing Apple Store.
Oh my God! Oh shit! Oh shit! Go, come on, y'all.
Does he get away? Why did he think this was a good idea?
Oh my God! He broke this leg. Yeah. Is his neck? Can we go?
What a great plan this guy had. What What a wonderful plan. Didn't quite think this one all the way through, huh, buddy?
He broke something.
Hey, at least he finally discovered gravity. Jesus Christ. Parkour. Woman miraculously regains the ability to walk at Walmart. Goes on to attack a police officer and screams racist while being detained, huh? Chief, that fat old cop slowly walking up to him. Well, in this one situation, a fat old cop is perfectly fine to handle it. That guy wasn't going anywhere. That fat old cop could actually stop and get a couple donuts. Probably take a shower. And then go get that guy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, look at those legs kicking hard.
Damn, I love Walmart.
Oh, Walmart is racist. All of Walmart is racist? Or everyone in Walmart is like, is it just the corporation? Is it all of the employees? Everyone who's ever shopped there? That might be true. I don't know. I love that the filmer's laughing too. Wow. Wow. Good stuff there. Okay, alright. James O'Keefe has revealed to Alex Jones that he is about to release the two biggest and most dangerous stories of his career. O'Keefe disclosed to Jones the details of his upcoming exposés for he and his crew's safety. Pray for O'Keefe Media Group. Just fucking release it, though. I played this last night because it's annoying. It annoys me when he does this because he's done this a couple times before. He's made statements like this before, and then afterwards what he releases is like, it's okay, but it's not this level of like needing this much attention. And it cheapens his whole brand when he does this. So this better be fucking good. This better be fucking good. Because he does good work. He doesn't need to play these cheap fucking clickbait games. But this is what he released 2 days ago.
I'm going, Doug. I'm not suicidal. Pray for me. This one scares me, guys.
It's just, like, come on. Staring at all, nothing will happen. I guess we'll find out in 5 days. I'm sick of this shit, and I expect nothing will happen, as always. No freaking tree. He's got to film the dance routine for it. Big theater kid energy, right? Give send go update. Was that 448.5? 455. Another couple thousand. A couple thousand in the bank. Carmelo. Well, looks like Carmelo made another almost 1,000. Gee, if nothing will happen, even harder than nothing ever happens. Laverne Spicer. That white lady lucky she ain't stepped to me and call me and y'all out here praising that shit? Man, when are you gonna step to the wrong and learn why you don't be using that word? Are they just gonna do exactly what you think they're gonna do when a word triggers them to violence? Is that what she's saying? I mean, isn't that sort of the whole point that we're trying to make? That y'all be violent? Alex Cole, who I hate, says, imagine calling a child the N-word and making $350K from it. Oh, she can make a lot more than that. And I have been imagining it. I have been imagining that. I hope all of you are letting your wives know, your girlfriends, your wives know that you can have a very secure financial future if she'll just go do this one thing. TGT, imagine stabbing a child and making $500K, right? Low Q says, I clipped, take me to jail, sent it to your Insta. We need that sound clip for zonings. Okay, awesome. Hell yeah, thank you for the super chat too, by the way, Low Q. Let me grab that. I'll load it up into the system, into the zone system. Hang on. Should I reclip it without the laugh, or should I leave the laugh in there? Because I could do either one. What do you guys think? Either way is funny. Okay, I've got to without a leave. I gotta do a poll, don't I? I gotta engage with my audience and do a poll. What do with laugh, without laugh? There you go. There you go. There you go, YouTube chat. You can decide. Edit over jail with a Jenny Craig butt tattoo audio clip. Okay, we could do a lot of things with this. There's home plate umpire Bill Miller cursed himself out on the hot mic after getting a call wrong after review.
Durant hitting second, hitting third. Here he comes, trying to score. Here's the throw. He dives. He's safe.
See that tag right there was the.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Minnesota retains.
So it is 6-1 as the call is overturned at the end of 8. Red Sox ahead 6-1.
Good thing no one watches baseball. No one heard it. Fuck. New mentions. Where? Oh, I can't show that on stream. I can't show that channel on stream. Ministry of Truth. This isn't real, but it's funny. This is a parody account. Breaking. House investigating which representative is playing smoke detector low battery beeps whenever Representative Jasmine Crockett begins speaking. Oh my God, what? How does someone with 145,000 followers not know that this is not a real account? How immature. It's probably someone's cell phone doing the fire alarm noise. Completely immature. So immature. I think Republicans should stay classier and not drop to their level. Chirp, chirp. This is what I was thinking. It doesn't matter. She can't hear it anyways. That was my first thought. Let's see. Is anything happening live right now? You got any live action? Can a honger get a police chase? Should we check in on the pitch drop? Let's check in on the pitch drop experiment. Let's see if it's dropped yet. Why can't I? All right. Guys, it's going to drop any minute now. It's going to drop any minute now. I mean, I know the last time it dropped was in April of 2014, but come on, it's gonna drop any second now. All right, I guess it's not dropping tonight. Imagine it drops right after I click off of it. Canadian Prime Minister Carney to visit Trump on Tuesday?
Particularly prominent where I'm speaking to you from tonight, which is, of course, Quebec, which is a majority Francophone province, and not the greatest friends of the British monarch.
Jay, can it land on Rosie O'Donnell? You just want something to land on Rosie O'Donnell, don't you? Blue sky. A whole economy could be formed around the drop. It really could. I wish the drop was more popular. Well, you know, just another casual $1,600 for Shiloh since last time we checked. No biggie. What do we got? Nothing for Carmelo. Not a dime. Oh yeah. Wait. 52% of you want it to be with laugh. 48 without laugh. Interesting. I'll leave the poll up for a while longer. I might have to do them both because over time, I think over time the laugh will get annoying. So then I'll start doing it without the laugh, and then just to annoy you guys, I'll do it with the laugh. Should that sound replace the thing? Is it time? Is it time to replace the thing? Do the thing. I can't do the thing. No one's been zoned. No one's been taken to jail. Can't do the thing.
Hey. What is...
What? Why does that keep happening?
What is this called? What is this called?
Gay.
Pay.
Pay.
What is this called?
Gay.
Yes. What is this called?
Gay.
Hey. What is this called?
Gay.
Lay.
Lay.
What is this called?
Gay.
Bay.
Bay.
What is this called?
Gay.
Way.
Way.
What is this called?
Gay.
Ray.
Ray.
What is this called?
Gay.
Say.
Say.
What is this called?
Gay.
She was right every time. I don't know how she got 0 on that quiz. She was right every time. This is a bullshit quiz. Oh my god.
Whichever group lasts the longest.
These are just sad, man. These are just fucking sad. These are real people. These are real people that live among us. These are real people that live among us and they vote.
Whichever group lasts the longest wins money. What letter is not in any U.S. state name?
Oh, Z.
We are in Arizona, which has a Z in it.
What?
We are in Arizona, which has a Z in it. Arizona has a Z in it.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, so you're out.
I'm out.
Get one question right, you win, okay? Your question. What band was George Harrison a member of?
What band? Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, that's not right. It was the Beatles.
Oh.
Back to you, boss. What is the square root of 1/4?
4?
No, that's not right.
Damn.
Back to you guys. How many cents are in $100?
100 cents.
No, that's not right. There's 100 cents in $1. What do you think it is?
How many pennies are in $100?
What do you think it is?
It's 1,000 pennies.
No, it's 10,000. There's no way you get this wrong. What is the current U.S. minimum wage?
Wow, that's $12.
No, that is wrong. It's $7.25.
Wow.
Get this right and you win. Your question is, what is the derivative of x squared?
Is it not 2x? You're asking the wrong person.
I can see the smoke coming out of both of their ears.
What's the final answer?
X.
I love how that guy who's got nothing right is all of a sudden talking shit.
No, that's not right. Your first answer was right, though. 2x. We're running it back. These are going to be the easiest questions they have, and they're going to be of equal playing field, okay? On a vertical traffic light, where's the green light?
Right in front.
What the f***? On a vertical traffic light, which position is the green light?
At the top.
No. On a horizontal traffic light, where is the green light?
Yeah, it's right in front of you. Right at the top of the 3? At the bottom. It's at the bottom.
Horizontal goes this way.
Okay. So it's on the... It's red, yellow, green. Yeah, it's green on the bottom. So it's green to the right. Yeah.
That's right. All right, well, you guys win a prize.
Jesus Christ.
Appreciate you trying. Out of everybody's phone here, pick one without knowing what the battery percentage is. I will give you one.
Who in chat is climbing this? What do you mean this is a terrible idea, Zombie? What could possibly go wrong here? Twitch trigger. It's Gorilla Tape. It's fine. TUT Lightning? Layman, yeah, the music. The music definitely added to it, for sure. Kimba, yep, can confirm typical painter behavior. Zombie, what do you mean you don't like the look of it? Is it the fact that it's in water? Is that the problem? Is it the fact that it looks like it's 4 or 5 ladders duct taped together? Is that an issue for you? I don't understand. It's totally fine. All right, you guys are posting more stuff in the Discord. What is this? Who said it's Friday night? Something's got to be live. Yeah, Fractal, I agree, right? Like, something has to be happening somewhere, but apparently not. I'll check some other live sources in a minute after we check these out. Excuse me. I find this interesting not from a political, but from a sociological point of view, says Dinesh D'Souza. We got the power chant a group of geriatrics who probably don't even have full control of their bodily functions. Johnny Sins in the house. Ooh, this is kind of a long one. Body cam footage obtained by Owen Schroyer in the 1776 Law Center. The Tennessee Highway Patrol officers who stopped Kilmar Abrego Garcia in 2022 have a discussion following the questioning of Garcia and the other passengers and appear to contemplate whether to arrest Garcia. The officers again raise evidence related to their suspicions of human trafficking. And this was in Tennessee? Damn. At one point, the officers discuss obtaining consent to search the vehicle, but it's not clear whether this was sought. There's no indication that the vehicle was ultimately searched. Much of the audio of this conversation is unfortunately redacted. Is there anyone out there who reads lips and can provide additional insight? Why would this be redacted? Why would the audio of this conversation be redacted? Why are they covering for an illegal alien? Of course, this is from the hero of the left. Jay Davis. I'm going to have to file a report on this now that I'm aware of it. So, Lynn, have you watched both of these clips? Because if the 1 minute clip basically shows us everything that's not redacted, that might be better. But now
they're all saying Maryland said that one said they were coming from Texas, and the other one said they were coming from St. Louis, and they were doing construction.
They stopped in St. Louis, but they were definitely in Houston, Texas.
And one of them said they was in Missouri for Thanksgiving, and they was going back home.
No luggage.
Well, I'm glad the Freedom of Information Act has given us so much information here.
Well, what have you decided to do? Go back there again?
Have you asked them for consent to search it?
Not asked.
Donnie, why don't you work your magic and ask him to give us consent? I mean, you can stay in your car, or I'll help him search it. If he doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, well, we're not watching an hour and 20 minutes then. Good to know, but we ain't watching all that here. Teenage Pizza calls for riots in Cincinnati. Why? Over that one that they dropped the other day? And then his father killed a cop the next day? Is that what's going on in Cincinnati? I'll look into that. I mean, unfortunately, this video is essentially useless. And right, Fractal? Like, why would they even redact anything when you can't hear shit over the highway anyways? It's like really grating when the sound comes back. Woo!
Well, if you don't, if you
want me to come back over you?
I don't matter again. If he gets arrested, you're not going to have any choice because you dumped them out on the side of the interstate.
The only thing I'm seeing about Cincinnati is something about a baseball game. Once again, nothing ever happens.
Well, there could be not within a timely manner. There could be 200 pounds of damn C4. I mean, you never know.
No, you're good, Lynn. It was worth a shot. But yeah, it's not that it's boring. It's just useless. This would be good if we could hear it, but unfortunately, we cannot.
Let's say there was 100 fish in a pond, and 13 of those fish were causing half of the issues in the pond. What should we do with those 13 fish?
Kill them and eat them. Kill them and eat them. Kill them and eat them.
should kill the 13 fish?
Kill them and eat them. Kill them. Kill them.
Let's say there was 100.
Well then. Interesting.
Oh shit. Hey, you might duck, bro. You might want to duck.
Might want to duck.
Hey, Leo, you might want to be careful, Troy. I ain't gonna lie. Leo, that shit about to smack shit, Leo. That shit about to smack shit, Leo. Oh, shit.
Who parked that there?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Well, I guess it almost happened again.
I know there's not a part 2, bro. What the fuck? Well, y'all can't drive, bro? What the fuck it? I gotta record. Someone gotta witness this shit. Look at bro. Nah, bro, not fucking again. They just manhandled that shit. They just manhandled that shit. Damn. Hey, good thing Leo not here, shit.
Seems like you could just stand there all day and film. Film the issues.
Oh yeah, we just out here. Out here doing our thing, bro. You know, yo, fuck him.
Yo, fuck 'em is hilarious. Your boy just fell off a roof. Yo, fuck 'em. Guess he's probably not his boy.
Are you gonna post this on Facebook? Are you gonna post this on Facebook, you weird?
Come on!
Come on, say whatever the f I want.
Did she just
Come
fall?
on. He told you to stop. It's right there.
And what?
Alright, so what just occurred?
He's making me mad.
So I hit him.
Sign?
I have it on video.
No,
I can see that you guys have it on video.
Alright, do you have an ID on you?
Yes.
Alright,
So what's gonna happen? With all respect.
So here's the damage.
So are we pressing?
Yes,
charges?
yes. Destruction of private property. Yep. And the judge will give her community service, and yeah, you'll get community service, and you'll be ordered to pay restitution for the flag. That's all. That's all it'll be. It's a misdemeanor, and it'll be dropped from your record. Well, it'll be dropped after you do your community service.
I have no warnings and no offenses on my record.
And you
Well,
can tell the
now
judge.
you do.
Property, if he wants to press charges for you damaging his property. I can't give you a warning for that. He's pressing charges on it. I'm actually not stopping.
After good behavior, 6 months in community service, the judge will drop it.
I am a full-time student. I'm coming back here in the summertime.
Nope. Next time you'll think not to do it.
Dude, like you can't find any like peace in your heart and understanding.
I will.
After I just assaulted you, find peace in your heart. Where's your peace and love, man?
I will tell the judge. Yeah, I will tell the judge, and he'll drop the charges after 6 months, and you do community service.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Insane.
No, what was insane is what you did for no reason.
Insane is that your friend is in a bunny suit and you're
Okay.
outside of a liberal arts school inciting you.
Wait, his friend's in a bunny suit? Maybe I'm on her side now. What's his friend in a bunny suit for? Is this some furry shit going on here?
On a public street and a public sidewalk on a public street.
I don't understand this.
No, man. What we want is
Because
freedom.
the governor was here today to do a ribbon cutting.
That's why we're out here. Because we have it, we're not letting it take away.
This is probably the third or fourth flag that's been damaged. And my experience is the judge
Chief, I
will
love
pay
Donnie Darko,
restitution,
yeah.
And then you'll have to do community service. And then if you do not have any more incidents in the next 6 months to 1 year, he'll drop the charges. So don't worry about it. It's not the end of your life.
It really does cause a damper in my studies and my future, though.
No.
Don't you think?
What I wanted to do.
Don't you think it kind of gets in the way of like me growing and becoming as an individual? Like I still have yet to learn. Maybe one day.
If anything, this educates you.
It's a teachable moment.
Maybe one day you'll change your mind about tearing people's property apart? You haven't changed your mind yet about that?
Right here.
What about your president that's literally getting indicted right now? What about that?
Oh.
For what? The false charges? I'll tell you something.
Yes. Yes, this is Trump's fault.
I live in Delaware.
I don't want to listen.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
you do. I'm going to talk anyway.
You started
I've
the
dealt with Joe Biden for
conversation.
the past 30 years. The only good Biden's the one that's 6 feet under the ground right now. Bo
And
Biden.
not because he's dead, because that was the good one.
Because he's a true person. He's a true human and a true patriot. What's going
Obviously
on right now
not
is
pre-law.
disgusting.
Yeah, she said
And if
she
you
said something about
knew
liberal
Joe Biden
arts.
Personally, like I do, you would
She's
say the
getting
same thing.
she's getting her
But you
degree
don't,
in
because you're brainwashed and you don't know what's going on. So that's why we're here.
furry photography. I don't know.
I have one. Thank you. Now you're going to add to it.
Alice in Wonderland.
Trump does it again. Come on, Friday night. Give us something.
They're crying over here.
They're crying over here. Crazy way to start a video.
They're crying over here. The ladies are crying here. Please console them.
You want to talk to her? No. Are you okay right now? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we heard that you guys can't do anything.
Guys, they're exercising their First Amendment right as long as they're on public property. They can film whatever they want. Can they film private property? Yes, sir.
Can
The
they-
ice not wander.
Can they film
Don't we have it?
people?
You are in a public place. Do they have a right to?
Can they film people? They can't film people in public, can they? Sure, other people, but not me, right?
They're provoking. You just look at these ladies here. This is filming.
They're provoking.
You can go up and film anybody?
Forget the First Amendment for a minute.
Wait. Forget the First Amendment for a minute. Why would we do that? What? Let's say there is no Constitution. Then is he allowed to do this? Well, what?
Do they have a right to provoke customers who are sitting in a restaurant having a cup of coffee?
There are specific penal codes that, if violated, would constitute a violation. Merely standing and recording not said violence.
No,
It's the
they
penal
are.
code required.
What if they started and they were like, it's none of your business. That's why we're asking why are you your sister like it's none of your business.
What is officer?
You have to have them take my video. I don't want her to go. I mean, look at her.
Guys, I get.
Sorry, breaking news. Donald Trump posts an AI image of himself as Pope on Truth Social.
If you ask them for a justification, do they have to give you their... No, unless they committed a crime or a reasonable suspicion of the fact that crime has been committed. Are they committing any infraction by provoking the people?
Oh my God.
Not by doing what they're doing. There's no penal code involved? I didn't say that. I already explained the penal
There's
code.
no penal code?
This is what they're
You
doing.
didn't do the penal code?
What is the penal code required to be a violation? It's worse likely in case of fight, which would be like challenging you to a fight, merely standing there and filming you is not in the eyes of the law.
That they're using is provoking.
And what language is that?
They're like, the girls are crying here. Come and get it. It's none of your business. What is it?
Although it's unpleasant, but it's not a...
Oh, antagonizing you is against the law?
It's
disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, this is gonna cause some outrage. This is gonna cause some funny shit. I love how this is pretty much every fucking post on my feed. Man confronted by Tesla owner after he puts stickers on his Cybertruck.
How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. You like putting stickers on cars?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Yeah, I got a video of you. You don't know?
No.
Okay. That's fascinating. I'm curious what your motive is here, because like I get in the car with my kids. There's curse words people are putting on my car.
All right.
I got you on video. Twice.
All right.
Twice.
I don't have anything to say about it.
You should, man. At least defend your position. Like, be a man. Have a debate with me. You don't want to continue the conversation?
No.
But you started the conversation, right?
Well, I don't have anything to say. I don't have any comment.
Okay. And again, you started it, so I'm just trying to answer your question. You made a statement, you put something on my car, and now you don't want to discuss it.
No, yeah, I was about to say nothing's happening. He's not getting charged. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing will happen to that guy. What else? What else, guys? What else you got? What else is going on? Is that it for tonight? Is that it for a lame-ass Friday night? Alright, I'm ending the poll. We're going to do with and without a laugh. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes over time. After I replace the thing. You guys voted to get rid of the thing, right? Isn't that what happened? 5 on patrol. And nothing happening. Start pounding cheap beers. Nah, I got shit to do in the morning. Don't need a cheap beer hangover. Anything happening with the India-Pakistan situation? No. No. Ninja. Damn, now our vote didn't matter. Just like America. Feels it's 2020 all over again. You having flashbacks? See, is there anything I missed here? Huh? Wild hamster earns court victory in Belgium? Government found guilty for near extinction of wild hamster. Would Dewey, a district of Tongeren? Come on, these places' names aren't real, right? Right? Those names aren't real. This is fake news. .4 mag earthquake in Chile, tsunami warning. Evacuations in Chile. Oh, this was 8 hours ago. Oh. A Hong on the street segment would go hard. It would. It would. And that might happen this month. I have pledged to go live every single day this month. And that doesn't just mean sitting here making fun of morons and watching fucking viral stupid shit on the internet. A couple of those might be IRL streams. Is Peru okay? I don't know. But this was 8 hours ago. So I'm assuming there was no tsunami. Nothing ever happens. Always wins. Coastal areas of Chile and Argentina were evacuated after a tsunami warning following 7.4 magnitude earthquake off the country's southern coast. All right. All right. Good times, guys. Good times. Let's see what else we got. You know, I've had this same question. Oil prices are way down under Trump, but average gas prices are stuck above $3 per gallon. Why? Because U.S. hasn't built a new refinery in 40 years. Yeah, I mean, in theory, gas prices should be lower than they are. See, what the average is $4.77 in California, $2.73 here in Tennessee. Everywhere I see, it's still $2.99. It briefly dropped to like $2.69 for like a week, and then shot right back to $2.99. Dronox, you're going to Peru? I am going to Peru. See, New York, 310. I'm guessing California is the highest, right? 477. Oh, yeah. Jay Davis, look at my state, pure white. But so is New York, so something's wrong here. Yep, California wins again. Wins highest gas prices in the nation. There's no colors on that returning key. It's because I have this at dark mode. Here's the actual key. But I just can't stand a website with a white background. Just can't fucking stand it. Like, how are we in 2025 and you got a fucking bright ass white ass background on your website? Get real. Get over yourself. Tariff revenue likely to be 150 billion this year. Austin confirmed Carmela donor. Yeah, y'all whiteys are too bright for me. I mean, you guys don't even have any content that you've seen that we haven't played tonight? This is shocking. This is shocking that we're in May. We're in May of 2025. It's a Friday night. Ain't shit going on nowhere. Ain't got shit nothing going on nowhere. What a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Clown World, you're disappointing as fuck. Fractal Ninja, fuck 'em, Austin 2025. See, no, I don't. What the hell's going on here? What live did I just wanted to see if anything was live on TikTok, and this is what first thing that comes up is. Now it's frozen on this. The fuck is going on? Basement expansion. Dirt lovers.
The Zach's got quite the little interesting project started. I love it.
Cooper, we put it into a loader bucket outside, and then Kagan goes and puts that wherever it needs put. NCH, okay, seriously, I want some of these. LOL.
Eagle Machinery.
Cooper sent a smiley face.
Oh, check the gifts and go. All right, let's check Carmelo first. 520,006 last time we checked. 520. Someone donated 13. Well, no, 2 donations. He got a $5 and an $8 donation since the last time we checked. $13 for Carmelo since the last time we checked. Shiloh was at 451,646. 458,726. Over $7,000 since we last checked for her. Carmelo got 13. She got 7,000. Jay, I donated 1340.
Going. Lydia.
I would play some games, but I want to save that for tomorrow night in case there's nothing going on tomorrow night too. Although we do have the May protests going on all day tomorrow, and once again, I'm kind of busy tomorrow during the day, but I will be on tomorrow night. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get some spillover, and some shit will go down in the evening. Ain't shit going on nowhere. Blue sky, white guilt is over. Is it for real? Is this for real? Is white guilt done for? Have we turned to the page in white guilt America? Just a reminder, any baptized male Catholic can be elected Pope. All Donald Trump would have to do to be eligible would be to get baptized in the Catholic faith. They're so big mad about all this. Calling a 5-year-old a racial slur, then getting donations for doing it. If you donated to this filthy woman, you are a special kind of evil. I don't think people should become a millionaire for using racial slurs. What about rappers? Should rappers become millionaires for using racial slurs? Does this extend to them as well? Chinese embassy in U.S. 23 minutes ago. China's Ministry of Commerce. As the U.S. has recently reached out through relevant channels multiple times, expressing a desire to engage in talks with China over tariff issues, China is currently assessing the situation. In any potential dialogue or talks, if the U.S. does not rectify its erroneous unilateral tariff measures, it would demonstrate a complete lack of sincerity and further undermine mutual trust. Saying one thing while doing another, or even attempting to use talks as a cover for coercion and blackmail, will not work with China. Ooh. Doesn't sound like there's a deal anytime soon. You know what? Fuck you, China. Their ports are going to just pile up with their shit, with their junk, with their full of lead junk that ends up in our fucking landfills and poisoning all of our land and our water. They can keep it. Buy American, folks. Buy American. Jay Davis, didn't China say the U.S. Army did COVID? Yeah, I saw someone talking about that earlier today. I didn't really look much into it. They're trying to... Well, here's the thing. They're trying to say the U.S. started COVID, but which technically they're right. I mean, wasn't it Fauci's labs? It happened in China, but wasn't it U.S. Fauci labs that created COVID? Frank, rubber dog shit. No face. Austin, look up car and bike graveyards in China. Okay. Ain't got shit else to do right now. Car and bike graveyards in China.
What you see in front of you is the largest bike-sharing graveyard in Shenzhen. Hundreds of thousands of bikes are piled up, looking quite shocking. All the major bike-sharing brands are here. The Ofo bikes, the Mobikes bikes, the Blue Go-Go bikes. These wonders that were once everywhere on the streets are now abandoned here. Some of them are badly
Good God.
damaged, while others...
I saw a live, it was like either yesterday or the day before, and this woman was just like sitting in a factory filled with car toys, but they were like coming off a conveyor belt, and the room was filling up around her with it, and she was shoveling them into like buckets, I guess, to ship off somewhere. Not to America right now, probably, but it was just like all of that is junk. It's just fucking cheap junk. Cheap, shitty junk that they're trying to send to America. And it's just sickening. It's almost sickening. It was weird that I had that thought, like, because normally I don't give a shit about stuff like that, but it was just gross. Like, what are you doing? We don't want your junk anymore. I don't want China junk anymore in our country. I just don't fucking want it. America can make its own junk, damn it.
Are still brand new. Some make beeping sounds due to electronic lock failures or positioning malfunctions, as if telling their sad stories. It makes one wonder, what caused such a severe waste of resources? Is it excessive market competition, or the company's blind expansion? This shocking scene is just a glimpse into the rise and fall of China's bike-sharing industry. Similar bike graveyards can be found around major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Xi'an, and Suzhou. Once praised for being environmentally friendly, bike sharing has ironically become a massive waste of resources and an environmental hazard. From rapid expansion starting in 2015 to a sharp decline after 2018, the bike-sharing industry, once hailed as one of China's new four great inventions, has experienced a rollercoaster journey in just a few years. The bike-sharing phenomenon in China began in 2014 when Dai Wei, a 23-year-old student at Peking University, founded OFO, the country's first internet bike-sharing company. Initially, OFO was a small campus project to meet students' biking needs.
That can died trying to find its way out. Radford, why are they all blue, right? Well, I guess some are yellow. Is that racist?
Around the same time, Hu Weiwei and
Hu Weiwei. I used to like Pei Wei. Has anyone eaten at Pei Wei in a while? Is it still okay? It's probably terrible. Everything's fucking terrible now.
Wang Xiaofeng launched Mobike, targeting urban commuters. The founding of these two companies marked the beginning of the bike-sharing era in China. Technological innovation played a...
I don't really need the whole theory on it. Yeah, lots of junk. I'm just glad these graveyards are in China and not here. But yeah, that seems like an aggressive message from the Chinese embassy just 20 minutes ago. But it also seems a little desperate. They're trying to talk tough and act tough. Their economy is in shambles right now. And we can wait it out. We're doing fine. Didn't the market go up pretty big today? I mean, not huge, but... Don't you just love how the stock market isn't a talking point anymore of the left? The crashing stock market is no longer being discussed by the left. At least I can't dark mode this one. Should have bought the dip. Should have bought the dip. It's heading back to all-time highs. You had an opportunity to buy the dip, but the left is freaking out, man. Didn't Tesla dip lower than 225? I thought it went even lower than 225. Or did it hit 225? Let's do 1 month here. 221. Yeah, I thought it approached closer to 200, but I guess the low is 221. And now it's back to 290 almost. Bradford, yep, they did finally shut up about the price of eggs. Hong hong, catnip. Good to see you. Unfortunately, we're probably winding down here. Because there ain't shit happening. Not fucking Friday night. Another fucking shitty live Friday night. It's fun hanging out with you hongers, though. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are fun. All we have is the pitch drop, though. Oh, wait, what's happening here? Something...
Shut up my TikTok. Shut up my TikTok.
What are we doing tonight after this?
Hey, y'all got any stickers?
No. I thought something was happening. It's just some college kids wanting to shout out their TikToks. Never mind. False alarm. No face. You bought the dip. Ella Hazel Raw, you started investing this dip? Good for you. This is a perfect time to enter the market. That's smart. Remember, buy all the dips. The market is never going to zero, and if it does, we got much bigger problems than the stock market. Probably means we're in a nuclear war. All right, guys, I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. Zone May Madness continues, though. Day 2. Day 2. I've pledged to stream every single day in the month of May. It's day 2. I already regret my decision, but we will hong forward. We will hong forward. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope there's some good day streams for you guys to watch. I hope there's some good action. I unfortunately can't do it. I can't participate during the day. We'll be here tomorrow night. If you wanna like watch some day streams and find some good shit and get some good clips for tomorrow night, that'd be cool. I wanna see what happened. My FOMO is real. Shiloh meme coin win? Oh god, staring in awe. Probably happening. We should do it, right? We should fucking create that. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be too late. Someone will have already done it. All right, hongers. We'll see you tomorrow. Hong, hong, hong.